Hey Chronoholics, this is Dr. Karan Madan back with another episode of Dive Into the Industry. In fact, this is part 2 with Rolf Struder, the CEO of Oris. This time, we are at the Oris booth, the fantastically created Oris booth at Watches and Wonders, Geneva 2026. Rolf, welcome back to Chronoholic. How are you?
I'm very good. You see, it's Watches and Wonders, it's brimming, there's a lot of energy.
Yep, absolutely.
Now, towards the end of the show, of course, you're all getting a little tired,
That's
but
right.
still we
That's
are enthusiastic about how things are, and have been a great few days so far.
Absolutely. What an honor this is for us. I mean, and to, of course, have a wonderful friend like you and the brand like Oris with us. You've made some waves with the novelties at 2026 Watches and Wonders. You've actually gone back to what Oris used to do and do it very well. Let's first talk about the best watch, in my opinion, which is going to do very well in India, as from what I think, the Oris Star. Yeah, and it is a one-to-one recreation from the Oris Star from the 1966.
Yes.
Yeah?
There is a very interesting story
Please.
with the Oris Star. In the Swiss watch industry, there was a
Yes.
cartel from
That's right.
1934 to 1965.
That's right.
And it's kept companies like Oris from innovating because we only could do pin lever movements.
That's right.
And our now honorary chairman, Dr. Portman, was a young lawyer
Yeah.
and overturns that regulation. He fought against the big guys, he fought against the government,
Yeah.
and in 1965, he was able to overturn that regulation.
That's right.
So in 1966, Oris could present the first Swiss lever escapement
Amazing.
movement and watch.
Yeah.
And the Star is the recreation
Of exactly
of
that.
exactly that. So
Yeah.
you see, it's a 35 by 41
Yeah.
millimeter
Yeah.
watch with all these elements of the
That's
pieces
right.
from this time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it looks like a watch from the 60s, mid-60s. The design aesthetic, and of course, backed by Oris's now modern calibers, modern watchmaking techniques, the full warranty, of course. Is this going to be limited edition?
No, it's an edition because there is
Sure.
that theme and it's a single piece. It's not a collection,
Yeah.
but it's not going to be limited.
Are we going to see other colors, dial colors in the future from this?
At the moment, it's this piece.
Sure, yeah.
Most likely, it will stay this piece
Fair
because it will
Fair enough.
honor this whole
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then, I mean, like I said, you've not seen any sports pieces this year. We've actually come back to Oris Atelier. We made sure there are enough dress pieces from Oris for the wider public now. I mean, you have been working on the Atelier collection for some time now. I know for a fact, because there were sporadic releases here and there. One green dial there, one red dial somewhere else, a black or a silver dial here and there. But now you come back with a full force of 3 SKUs on the 3-hand and the moon phase. And the moon phase is also an in-house caliber, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's our own module,
Sure.
but on a Celita movement.
On a Celita movement.
Yes.
So that's why I see the red rotor on the
Yes,
moon
exactly.
phase Atelier as well.
Yeah.
So what prompted the comeback or the look back at the Atelier collection?
Yeah.
What was the thought behind that?
Yeah. Well, we are very well known for our sports watches
Sure.
these days. When
Sure.
I joined Oris in 2006, Atelier was our biggest collection.
Yeah.
What we saw the last almost 20 years was a high demand in sporty pieces.
Mm.
But we feel that things shift a
That's
little
true.
bit,
That's true.
and that's a taste for classic watches coming back.
That's true.
Atelier, we reworked to bring out what you see today,
Yeah.
date, the complication,
Yeah.
Clip 113,
That's right.
and people really liked it.
True.
Metal bracelets, leather strap, these different colors, I think it will do very well.
Sure will. I mean, and it's also a come back to a 38 size where it's more accessible to a lot more wrists. So job well done. Now let's talk about the moon phase.
You have it here. You see it in this chestnut dial. There are actually 3 colors, white, blue, and chestnut. This is my personal favorite. I don't know which one you like most.
I like this one too.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
There you go.
You see the second time zone at 6 o'clock, and there is the moon phase
That's right.
at 12 o'clock.
That's right.
A sober dial with a light pattern, prominent indices
Yeah.
to give good readability, and also give some weight
Yeah,
to the dial.
that's right.
Slim case, and I think one of the key design elements is that
That
dome, the
crystal,
sapphire,
yeah.
making for a contemporary but elegant
I agree.
dress watch,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And this is the 40 millimeters, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
That's right?
Yeah.
And it also comes with the leather strap and bracelet options too.
Yeah, there's a leather strap, and there's also a bracelet.
Bracelet option.
Yeah.
Wonderful. But when I tried the watches early on, I noticed while the straps have quick release, the bracelets do not. Why not? Why not a quick release on the bracelet? Because, I mean, well, almost everybody's doing it. So I expect Oris to do it too.
Yeah, maybe we will follow up with that construction of the bracelet. It wasn't so easy
Sure.
to do that, but maybe that's something you will see going forward.
Sure. I think the moon phase is going to be a super hit because it's very different from what we expect from dress watches from Oris.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because this is what we've seen, right? This is what we expect from Oris dress watches.
Yeah.
But to have a moon phase, an extra complication, which was not there before, is a welcome change, I must say. Very nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be there. We used to make a lot of complications.
Mm-hmm. I know,
In
yeah.
the
well,
older
yes.
days,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
This is now a modern
Coming
interpretation of that
Sure,
topic.
Sure. Last but not least, I come to my favorite caliber from Oris's in-house repertoire, the Caliber 113. It was in the series of the Caliber 110, 111, and so on and so forth until Caliber 115 that was in the Pro Pilot X, skeletonized titanium pilot. Why I like the 113 is because it is a complete business calendar. Rolf, explain to us the business calendar.
Well, in fact, this also is my favorite
Yeah?
caliber from Oris. Yes,
Amazing.
473
Yeah.
and 113 are my two favorites.
Sure.
Oris is very well known for pointer calendars.
That's right.
Pointer date is
Yep.
our signature complication. We do
Sure.
since 1938.
Sure.
And now we have pointer week.
Yes.
So you have that hand that
Yeah.
turns one time
Yeah.
in a year.
Wow. Amazing.
And it's almost poetic because it shows you on the dial where you are in that year. I remember when I got it the first time at Basel Worlds,
Yeah.
it still
sure.
was,
Sure.
right? When we launched that movement in
That's right.
2017.
Yeah.
It was March.
Oh wow.
So the
okay.
year was young, it was
Sure.
one quarter.
Sure. Sure.
But then in October, November, I realized now you need to.
Oh yeah. Get on to the
Rush,
planning of the next year and
exactly.
stuff. Like you said, very poetic. Time would absolutely fly on this watch, and before you know it, oh, so many months have already passed, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I really like it. Trust me, there's a date, there's a day, there's a whole weekly calendar right there. It goes around once in a year. As long as you keep winding it, because this is a hand-wound caliber with a 10-day power reserve. 10 days, my God. I know we've talked about this in the past. Just because it's coming back, the 10-day power reserve, what does it take to make 10 days power reserve?
Yeah, that wasn't easy. And there is a huge mainspring in
Yeah, I know.
there. Over
Huge
1.2
barrel, yeah?
meters. Yes,
Yeah.
look at the barrel.
Wow.
It is huge. And to make such long power reserve is quite a challenge because you need to have a constant release of the force.
That's right.
And that is challenging when you have 10 days.
That's
So
right.
the spring is spent in a very special way that we can release that power
Yeah.
in a as constant way
Sure.
as possible.
Sure.
And on the dial, the hand winder is signified by the power reserve
Right there,
indication.
yes, sure, yeah.
That is our patent
Right.
because it's non-linear.
It's non-linear. That's
Yes.
right. Correct. I love this caliber. I love this presentation. So this also comes in 3 colors. Especially the green is just bonkers. Then again, I'm probably going to go for the cream because if it has to be a dress watch from Oris, might as well do the grained cream dial. That's my favorite. If you do a blue, count me in anytime. Maybe in the future.
For me, this is my favorite
Yeah,
release
yeah.
of the show.
Yeah,
This green dial, it's just so elegant.
it is. It really
It is slightly different.
That's right.
But still, it's a classic dress
Certainly,
watch, and
certainly.
I love that.
Yeah, I think a job well done. And across all the lines that you've released, you have my compliments. As a proud supporter of the brand, I will always come back to Oris whenever the need arises, whenever I get the chance. Now that we've covered all the novelties, what's going on? What's happening next? What's coming for Oris?
Well, we started the year with the Year of the Horse, if
Yes,
you remember.
yes.
Also
Same
caliber
caliber 113.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then we had the Bullseye, which is a big success.
Yeah, you sure?
Now it's more classic.
Mm.
Then we will see a few sportier pieces
Sure,
coming. We
sure.
will have the Hillside edition, 1st of
Nice.
June, of course.
Nice.
Yeah, it will be an interesting year. Check it out. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
I'm sure all these novelties will be on your channels.
Absolutely.
And yeah, go to your retailer and
Yeah.
have a look at these watches.
Absolutely. But is there a message you would like to give to Chronoholics across the country?
So this is now when it all happens this week. It's Watches and Wonders. We have all these releases. Soon they will be in India. Go check them out at your retailer. Have a look, touch and feel them, because that's where you really understand
Absolutely.
a watch.
Yeah.
Thank you for being such an enthusiastic, loyal Oris fan base in India. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to coming to India soon again.
This has been a wonderful episode of Dive Into the Industry. Like I said, part 2 is Rolf Struder. Stay tuned for more. We'll be back again. Thank you for watching.